Good morning students, how are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine. And today in SST we will do the map and diagram. We will do the map of different kinds of soil and the diagram raw material converted into finished goods. So in the chapter number 19 industries, we had discussed about the different kinds of industries: large scale industry, small scale industry, cottage industry, and the various factors which are responsible for the development of a country, that is raw material, power, machinery, capital, human labor, all these things. So today we will draw the diagram of raw materials converted into finished good, because this process is done in industries and factories. Industry and factories, these are the places where the things are produced. The things, products, objects are produced with the raw material that we use in our daily life. So let's start the diagram raw material converted into finished goods. So this is the diagram of raw material converted into finished goods. So first we will draw the different diagrams of raw materials, and then we will draw that which are the things that are produced by using these raw materials. So the first is, so here is the first item, that is wheat. Wheat, that is a food crop. So which crop is this? This is wheat. It is used as a raw material. And which things are produced from it? Bread. These are the slices of bread. So this is wheat that is used as a raw material to produce bread. After that, number 2. On the number 2, there is, these are the leaves. These are the tea leaves. These are the tea leaves, and the product that is produced from it, that is tea. So it is tea. So that is used. So the second is tea plant, and this is tea that is produced by the tea leaves. So it is tea plant, or we will write tea leaves. It is tea leaves and it is tea. So these are the 2 raw materials, and these are the products that are made by using these raw material. After that, the third one is, the third is here. This is cotton plant, that is cotton. it is cotton plant, and after that cotton is used as a raw material to produce clothes, cotton clothes. So here are the cotton clothes. These are the clothes. So it is cotton that is used as a raw material, and these are clothes. And the last one is fourth, that is these are the minerals, metallic minerals. These are the metals, and then utensils are produced from it. These are the different kinds of utensils. So it is steel that is used as a raw material to produce utensils. So this is the diagram of raw materials converted into finished good. And in this diagram, here is wheat that is used as a raw material in bread making. Second is tea leaves, from that tea is produced. Here is cotton that is used as a raw material to produce cotton clothes, and steel that is a metal that is used as a raw material to produce different kinds of utensils. So this is the diagram of the chapter number 19, industries, that raw materials converted into finished good. We know that industries need raw materials to produce a product, a object, and industries gets its raw materials from agriculture or from minerals. These are the two sources of getting raw materials, and by using the different raw materials, industries produced different kinds of object. So this is our diagram of raw materials converted into finished goods, and now we will do the map of India, and in that we will fill different types of soil and where they found. After the diagram of raw materials converted into finished good, we will do the map of different types of soil. So types of soils in India. Types of soils in India. So for that, first we draw the map of India. Or we need the complete blackboard. So first you write down the heading in your notebooks, types of soil in India, and then draw the map. So this is the map of India. So now let's fill the different types of soils. So it is our map that is of India. Yes, now it is straight. So first, in the northern part of our country, we know that there is the distribution of mountain soil. So we will use different kind of symbols. So let's use this symbol for the mount. So here is the subred of mountain soil. After that, just below the mountain soil, that is our northern plain, which is covered with alluvial soil. So this is our northern plain. Mountain soil, and this circle, little circles, this is the symbol of alluvial soil. After that, next is red soil. So red soil is found in the southern part of our country. So here is the red soil. Here is the subred of red soil. This is red soil. After that, black soil, that is found in Gujarat, Maharashtra and some part of Madhya Pradesh. Not only some part, actually most of the part of the Madhya Pradesh is covered with black soil. So here is the black soil. So this is black soil. After that, desert soil. So desert soil is found in the western part of our country. So here is the desert soil. So which symbol? Here is the desert soil, that is black soil and alluvial soil. Now these are the coastal areas, and the coastal areas are fertile. So here is the distribution of alluvial soil in the coastal areas. In the eastern side, in the eastern coastal plain, there is the distribution of alluvial soil, But here in the western coastal plain, there is the distribution of laterite soil. So this is the laterite soil. That is here, it is the laterite soil. Here is the distribution of laterite soil or red soil. So these are the different types of soils that found in our country. Now I will make the index so that you can easily understand that which symbol I have used for which kind of soil. So the first is cross symbol, that is used for the mountain soil. Index, it is mountain soil. After that, second is small circles, that is used for alluvial soil. After that, these stars. These stars are used for desert soil. After that, square shape. These square shapes are used for black soil. Black soil. After that, this dash shows the red soil. Red soil. And at last, these symbols, that is used for laterite soil. So now this portion is also left. So this portion is covered with black soil. This eastern part of our country, that is covered with laterite soil or black soil. And here this is Bangladesh. So only this is the map of India. This is the neighboring country, Bangladesh. So these are the different types of soils found in our country, and we know that all the different types of soils are very important for the growth of plant. For example, mountain soil, that is rich in humus. It is good for the production of fruits and vegetables. And in the valleys of mountains, rice and potatoes are grown. Alluvial soil, that is good for all the kinds of crops like wheat, sugarcane, oil seeds, pulses, cotton, all the different kinds of crops are grown here. Desert soil, that needs a lots of water, plenty of water to grow the different types of crops. And which different types of crops can easily grow here? Millets, because millets are the tough grains or coarse grains which can survive even in less water. After that, black soil, that is very good for the growth of cotton and sugarcane. It is found in Maharashtra, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. Laterite soil, that is found in the areas which receives heavy rainfall. Red soil found in plateau regions. Laterite soil and red soil are the soils which need fertilizers or pesticides to increase the fertility of the soil. So these are the different types of soils, and in different types of soils, different types of crops are grown. So all the soils are very important because particular soil is good for particular crop. So we have a huge distribution of soils in our country. So in this map, beta, I have used different symbols. Different symbols I have used to represent different soils, but you can make use of different colors. Like the northern mountains, you can show with brown color. After that, northern plain, for that you can use green color. In the desert soil, yellow color. For the red soil, red color. For the black soil, black color. For the laterite soil, gray color. So in this sense, you can use different types of colors to show the different types of soils. Take a map of India, a physical map of India, fill the different kinds of soil. If map is not available, you can draw this map in your notebook and then you can fill it. So this is the map of different types of soil and the diagram raw materials converted into finished goods that you have to do in your notebook.